Hi again. I am Fathom, and I am the founder of Other Fiber Creations, and today I'm kind of having you help me with a thing. Let me readjust the camera real quick. Better framing. So, I deal with very extreme anxiety. It's why most of my videos you see me at home. On occasion, I'll go out and I always had to have my crochet with me to help me kind of calm down, and I frame it as it's a great way to talk to people. It's so that I don't have constant panic attacks. It's just a symptom of my mental health stuff. It happens. But because of that, I don't go out a lot. My dad is an actual agoraphobe, full-blown shut-in. And I really try to make efforts to not be that way. When I have someone with me, it's really easy to just go out and about. Because I'm like, there's a safe person here. But I want to get better at going out on my own. I know I can't drive due to some of my disability stuff. And I have trouble with memory stuff, so I get scared to walk places in case I walk somewhere and I can't remember how to get back. But today, we're going to take a chance together. I have a commission video that you guys will see sometime in the future, because today we're gonna go shopping for said commission. We're just gonna go on a yarn shopping and bus riding adventure together. When I lived in a more walkable place back in Atlanta, I would take myself on little dates. I'd walk to the grocery store and then walk and get myself food. And it was a way for me to kind of reclaim getting around places. And since I've gotten here to Huntsville, I've not done that at all with myself. I've walked to the grocery store twice, but I haven't actually done things for myself. I haven't gone on a little date. So we're gonna go to Joann because that's where the yarn I want for this commission is. And then we're gonna get food for myself. And I'm gonna do it all on the bus with you as my only company. I am informing my boyfriend when I'm leaving the house and where I'm going, which bus routes I'm on, in case I do forget something. And we're just gonna take the risk together. I think it'll be a fun time. And I wanted to be honest about this and not frame it as come on a shopping trip with me. This is totally normal because it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to kind of acknowledge that struggles exist. And not say it's okay, glamorize it, but also not say it's the worst thing in the world. Sometimes you just gotta push through and try. So I'm gonna get my bag together. We're gonna ignore the mess on my table over here. And we're gonna go on an adventure. So let's do it. Yay! There's where we're heading. We're off to the bus stop. Hooray! Okay, so we walked over, we made it to the bus stop. My hands are kind of twitchy and shaky a bit. My chest is a bit tight, but we're out here. And I have about a half hour until the bus gets here because it left recently and I should have checked that before I sat and filmed something ahead of time. Schwupsie. For now, I have packed a book to bring with me because I consider bringing crochet, but I get really engrossed, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, invested. And I don't want to miss any of my stops because that would be bad. So I'm gonna sit and read for a bit until bus gets here because I don't want to waste my phone battery besides for filming. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. Yay! So this is what I get for taking the bus. The bus broke down and we just spent an hour and a half driving to a maintenance shop. It'll be fine. We're still gonna get to the craft store, probably, hopefully. But for now, I guess I'm just gonna get ready to get on the new bus. Thumbs up. So, We left at like 11:30. It's 1:30, but we've made it. I had to bolt across a large stretch of road in order to avoid being hit, but I've done it. And I feel really good. I was really anxious at the start of today, but we have made it. Am I gonna have to do the drive back? Sure. But the drive here has been complete. For now though, before we get to the yarn I know you all have been waiting for, I'm gonna feed myself because I haven't eaten yet today. And it's like almost like 1:32. This is your sign to go take the chance on the thing that makes you anxious, because maybe, just maybe, you'll have a lot of fun with it. Who knows? Food adventure. Woo! So, we're here in DeWinn's. Sorry if you're having trouble hearing me. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm in the store. A lot of the stuff I'm looking for is not here. So we're just gonna make do, and we're just gonna have fun with it, because that's what I do. Keep here. I'm tired. I had to sprint across like 6 lanes of traffic because there is no crosswalk within like a good line of sight either direction from this stop. But we have the yarn. I have a full backpack full that I'll show you when I get home. And now I just have to make the bus ride home. This is the easy part. I actually know what I'm doing for this trip. So, the bus should be here any minute. I think I see it down the street. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more B-roll, and then you and I will sit into a hall and talk about this strange as heck day for me. Woo! Ethan got off work before I got home and came to get me. So there he is. In his little car, with his little outfit, as always. Ta-da! Hello. I am back home. It is like 6:30 p.m. I was out and about for like 7 hours, which is a lot more than we originally planned on, but I did it. The lesson of the day? Things may go wrong, but if you put yourself out there, you may have an awesome day, because I made a new friend. Her name is Humble. She is a singer and poet here in Huntsville. I'm going to link her down below because she's really cool. She was really nice. We got stuck on the broken bus together, which, that was a whole thing. I got on the bus, showing you guys where I was on the bus, and no less than 10 minutes later, the stop engine light, not the check engine, the stop engine light came on the bus, and we were stuck for an hour and a half of the bus driver struggling to get us to a maintenance station. And then I started to do the rest of my trip after that. It was a lot, but we make it work. It happens. So, Humble and I, we got to sit and talk. I told her about what I do for a living. She told me about her job. We talked about living in Huntsville, where we came from, all that, and it was a lot of fun. And if I had not taken the risk to get on the bus today when I did, I would not have gotten to meet her and made a new friend. So, that's your lesson. Since I ran so late because of being stuck on the bus, my boyfriend, Ethan, was like, oh, how about I just come pick you up? So we got to have an impromptu date that I wouldn't have gotten to have this week because I took the risk to get on the bus, which is awesome. I love having dates with him. We went to a card gaming shop where I got to meet some of his old card gaming friends, and we got to go have Wendy's. It was a lot of fun. So, all in all, take the risk. Have fun. It'll be scary, and your chest will be tight like mine was, and your hands will be kind of shaky like mine were, and you might end up pleasantly surprised. But for now, this is the part you're here for. Let's talk about what I bought at Joann's. I bought exactly enough to fill up my old Jan Sport bag. This was thrifted for like 50 cents back when I lived in Atlanta. And so I bought yarn I was looking for. The first thing I noticed when I walked in for the yarn section, and part of why you didn't get a lot of yarn section shots, is that most of the yarn was picked over. Turns out they were having a sale on the Joann's brand and the Lion brand yarn, the two brands I was looking for, so mostly gone. I only got like half the colors I was looking for, which is okay. I got the colors I most needed for this project, and I'm gonna have to look into my scrap stuff to see what I can find, which we'll see how this works when it comes time for the video. You'll find out all about it, but let's see what we got. Off the bat, this is Lion brand Basic Stitch. It is an anti-pilling acrylic, words, oh my god. It is 100% acrylic, and this one is in the color Pine Heather. It is a weight 4 yarn, and I have worked with Basic Stitch quite a few times. I think it is a wonderful yarn. Ooh, we also have same yarn, but in the color Sage. It has 100 grams, or 3.5 ounces, and 170 meters, or 185 yards. I highly prefer anti-pilling acrylic, but sometimes you can't get it, it happens. The other Lion brand yarn I got today was from Skein Tones, which is part of their Basic Stitch line. Skein Tones' whole big thing is that they are skin tone yarns, but they are Basic Stitch. It's the same base of anti-pilling acrylic. This one is in the color Ebony. I think it is a really nice, deep, rich color, and I think it's going to work really well for the project that we are going to work on in the next couple of weeks. So, these are the ones I went in for. The other thing was this, which is 16 gauge silver plated copper floral wire. Yeah, it's a mouthful. It is 7 feet of it, or 210 centimeters / 2.1 meters. I need 100 centimeters-ish of this for the brim of a hat that you'll also see in a future video, which is part of what this yarn is for. It's a 2-part commission, you'll see it. It's a vest and a hat I'm very excited to work on, but this is the exact wire that was called for. So I had to go searching in the jewelry section. It took me a couple of minutes, and I was just like, I don't know anything about floral wire or jewelry wire or whatever it is, but we found it. It happens. Of course, me being me in a craft store, I ended up buying more than I went in for because duh. So on sale, they had these adorable little stamps for me to add to my collection. One of them says, "You are made of magic." We have a moon, some nice like flowers, and then a hand holding a flower. I think they are adorable. They're by Violet Studio Designs, which, cute, adorable, love them. This, which is Yarnspirations Bernat Baby Blanket. It is the color Vanilla, which is not the color I meant to grab, but it's the color I grabbed. It is a weight 6 polyester yarn. It has 10.5 ounces, or 300 grams, and comes in 220 yards, also known as 201 meters. It is super soft. I enjoy making plushies out of this. I meant to grab vintage white, but that was not what was in stock. They had vanilla, so we're going to try this. I make my ghosts out of them, but this one in particular, I'm going to make another of my jumbo mushroom men. Michael Mushroom, if you look on my Etsy and my Square, down below, description, shameless plug. I have him made out of the same kind of yarn. Super cuddly, love it. And the last one, the major splurge, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully you got that. I have 7 of these. These are the Bernat Softy Baby Cotton. This is a 60% cotton, 40% acrylic blend. It is 4.2 ounces or 120 grams, 254 yards or 232 meters. It is a weight 3 yarn, and this is the color Feather Gray, which I don't really see this as a gray. It's more of a cream or beige. I got a large quantity of this because I have been wanting to make the Hera crop top from... I should have looked this up before I opened my mouth. Editing Fathom. Put the name down here, please, of who made the Hera crop top. But then, I want to make their top. I have been looking at it. I've had the pattern for like a month now, and I have not made it because I haven't had the perfect yarn for it. I have some weight 3 yarns, but a lot of them are variegated, and so the sleeves won't have the same color, which is not my vibe. And then I have some weight 4 yarns, but I'm just short on the right amount of yarn for it, so I have like sleeves in a different color than the base, which maybe eventually, but my first one I want to be an all solid color. So I saw this, I was stuck between like this and like a golden brown, but I thought a nice simple neutral might be something nice to own. So I'll be using these to make that top. Now, let's talk money. I went in with a budget of $80. $50 for the commission items, which was our Lion brand yarns, and $30 for anything else. The receipt is long. For each of the Lion brand skeins, they originally cost $6.49. I spent $3.93 on each one. For each of our Softy Baby Cotton, they cost $6.49 originally. I spent $5.24 on each one. For our wire, it originally cost $4.99. I spent $4.03. For our little stamps, they originally cost $2.49. I spent $2. And for the Bernat baby blanket yarn, usually they cost $11.99. I spent $8.06. I also got a $15 off 75 coupon because of the total. All of that added together came out to a subtotal of $62.51, with a county tax of 34 cents, a city tax of $2.85, and a state tax of $2.51, meaning I paid a total of $68.21. To be clear, that is $68.21. I was nicely within budget. I saved a great amount overall, and I feel good about it. I thought I was going to have a lot more yarn, but luckily, since it was picked over, there was not a lot of things that I was like, give me. But for now, it's past when I normally take the day off because the day ran late. And so I'm going to go and chill out on my couch and watch some more Dimension 20, which, if you've not been watching it, I highly recommend it. Ignore the fact someone's taking a shower somewhere. I'm in my bathroom filming because this is the best lit room in the house at this time of night. I am in the middle or nearing the end, of Escape the Blood Keep, because I'm watching every single one chronologically since I've already seen a few seasons. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. If you like this video, feel free to like, to comment, to subscribe. And if you'd like the stuff I make and want to see more of it, feel free to go down to my description to see my Etsy or my Square, as well as all my other social media such as Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, all those good things. Today's question of the day is, what is something that gives you anxiety that you want to work more on trying? For me, it's going out on adventures like this on my own. What is it for you? Let me know down in the comments below. With that, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.